from all sorts of stationery we use every day. Fountain pens are one of the most common ones. However, how many people actually know how is a fountain pen constructed? Speaking of a fountain pen, the most valuable part is its nib. Nibs can be gold, iron, steel, or platinum, depending on one's preference and wealth. Iron fountain pens are used and preferred by most people. Iron, especially iron used in fountain pen nibs, is an iridium gold alloy. To produce this alloy, iridium is placed in a high-temperature vacuum environment. Then, gold ions are evenly attached to the surface of iridium using nanotechnology. Sometimes, a single pen nib may cost up to $30. Traditionally, inks were made by vegetable and fruit juices or animal secretions. These, of course, aren't the composition of inks used currently. The first man-made inks were made from carbon suspensions in water combined with stabilizing materials. Nowadays, pen inks consist of dyes and pigments, stabilizing polymers, liquid solvents, and other additives. Ink's color comes from dyes and pigments. The main difference between dyes and pigments is their solubility. Dyes can dissolve in water, pigments can't. Stabilizing polymers, or stabilizers, prevent the clotting of dye and pigment particles. In the micro aspect, stabilizers adhere to molecules and move these particles past each other, giving ink a smoother flow. In the past, plant resin and egg albumin act as stabilizers. Polyvinyl chloride, polyvinyl acetate, and other synthetic materials created in laboratories now occupy this role. Early forms of inks use water, the most abundant liquid solvent, to hold stabilizers, dyes and pigments, and other additives. Nowadays, with advanced technology, manufacturers began using other carbon-based chemicals as solvents. Researchers suggest that these additives improve ink's basic qualities. For example, glycerides, which contain fatty acids and alcohol glycerol, make ink slide over paper more smoothly. Triphenolamin, which keeps ink from being too acidic, protect pens from being damaged. Clay functions as filler ingredients in pen ink and benefits manufacturers. For most of the time, a fountain pen's barrel and cap are made of the same material, usually plastic. There are many materials from which a pen barrel could be made from. Here, I will take polystyrene as an example. Polystyrene is a cheap and mass-produced plastic. According to research, the production of polystyrene releases chlorofluorocarbons. This chemical has about 1,200 times the greenhouse effects of carbon dioxide. Except from being cheap, polystyrene is transparent, so users could easily see how much ink there is left in the ink absorber or ink sac. Polystyrene is a hard, transparent, and stiff resin. It is produced by the polymerization of styrene. Furthermore, it is easily dissolved by many aromatic hydrocarbon solvents and chlorinated solvents. Nowadays, it is widely used in plastic for the production of food trays, bowls, containers, and of course, fountain pen barrels and caps.